That's a good crouch, Cash.
The name's Crash.
Or Cash. I call him Crash, didn't I?
Again?
Hey, Mark.
The name's Crash. Crash.
Whatever.
I had a warm spot back there.
Hey, that's a nice suit. What is that, a leather? What about mine?
Yours sucks.
You call those pecs? Look at me, I'm cut. It's called the gym, pal. Get to one.
You're gonna put it on and you're gonna shave.
I'm a furry macho man.
You're gonna shave?
Marker?
I'm ripped. What do you like, 5?
Smile, Cash. And turning.
That's Crash, Colonel.
What do you do about prunage?
Hey, supervisor, boss around. I'm not gonna put nuts. This is nuts. Woo!
Mark.
This is nuts. You're nuts. We gotta get it. Cut. Okay, time out. We got a situation here.
Ow! Where was the flip call? I needed a flip call. I'm in a zone. I was in a zone.
Pavement in your butt?
Yeah.
I just had a cheese sandwich. I'm all cramped up.
What kind of cheese? Come on, shake it off. Stop. Hey, guys, give him a little air. He's got gas.
Give me the air. That's not chlorine I smell.
Okay, it's a go for Bandicoot. Full throttle up.
Live from the world of 3D mascots, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. How are you doing this beautiful, glorious night?
I've been better.
Same. You feeling sick too?
A little bit, yeah.
We're the sick pals.
I had a sandwich, and I think I won, but it was a tough battle. Anyway, special thanks to our friend Crash Bandicoot for providing today's pre-show entertainment.
Yes, thanks, Crash.
A lot of behind-the-scenes info, a lot of him palling around. They cut out the parts where he yells at people.
Okay, so it's like... Is he like one of those guys where you like watch the hidden videos of him on set and he's just like... just a total piece of shit?
He's all like, I'm the talent!
Oh, God, he's one of
You're
those guys.
just the light boy! Adjust the lights, light boy! That's an actual quote from Crash Bandicoot.
Man, I don't want to have him on... I've decided I'm not going to have him on stream. I'm sorry. It's too much.
It's too unpredictable. We can deal with the pre-recorded stuff from Crash, but getting him live and sober, that's the challenge.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we're ranking some 3D platformers for the PlayStation tonight. This is Mascot Friday, where we rank the stuff.
We're off to a great...
Take two. This is Mascot Friday, where we rank the mascot platformers of gaming's past. Tonight's winners are Blaster Master Blasting Again, Crash Bandicoot, and Ape Escape.
Ooh.
Possibly Blasto if we have enough time, but Ape Escape pulled ahead by one vote at the literal last minute.
Yeah, sorry to everyone who wanted Blasto, but unfortunately we may get to just play good games today. Holy crap.
Could be. Let's see.
Alright, so...
Let's get her started. So here's a name that's been in the news lately. Blaster Master. There's a new one as of like 2 days ago, and it's really good. I got to Area G earlier today. Am I near the end? I don't know. It feels like it. I've spent like 5 hours on it.
The G stands for good game.
Yeah, Zone Good Game. But before Blaster Master 02, that's a weird name. Before that, it was Blaster Master Blasting Again on the PS1.
Oh, Sunsoft.
Yep, just like the original. I will say, if you like obscure Sunsoft references, do check out Blaster Master 02. The game's full of them. And let me clear this up right now. It's Blaster Master, not Master Blaster. So many people call it Master Blaster. I'm willing to bet that more people call it Master Blaster than Blaster Master.
Are you kidding me? I've never heard it called Master Blaster before.
It's...
Okay, so this is like a Mandela effect thing or something.
Like 70% of the Earth's population calls it Master Blaster.
Who's calling it Master Blaster?
Retweet if you're among the 30%.
I guess I am.
Here you go,
I get
Alex.
to play. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it gave you no time to react. Cool.
I'd like to play game. Please, game.
So what we saw on our screen was the title screen blipping in for literally half a second and then blipping out. Meanwhile, on the stream screen, it didn't even switch resolutions.
Enjoy Masto Blasto.
Masto Blasto.
Please, let me play game. How? I keep pressing start.
Keep hitting start, mash it.
I'm literally mashing on start.
See, this is why you have title screens longer than 2 seconds, for old technology to catch up with resolution changes.
Okay, it's loading now. So hopefully it'll go okay. Okay, that looks good. That's Sophia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's the new Ford. F-150.
Who's that? Is that also a Ford?
Yeah. She's the navigator robot. Roddy! Look out, Roddy.
Gates leading, huh?
So this is a 3D remake of an old-ass NES game called Blaster Master, where you control a tank and also a little dude that's inside the tank. You can make him get out and shoot things. There's actually been a lot of Blaster Master games, and very few of them are any good. Yep, just like the first game, your tank can jump 1,000,000 miles in the air, and that's what makes it so fun.
Oh, it makes me dizzy.
Just the fact that they even tried to do this in 3D on the PS1 is kind of impressive.
Okay, this isn't that bad so far.
Yeah, it controls pretty nicely.
I played worse. I mean, it's no Gex, but you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta keep your expectations in check.
My ass kicked. Hold on.
I think this game uses dual analog. I think it's recent enough, or that
Oh,
might
I
be
need
the
to turn it
case.
on. Okay. That does! Oh, this is much better.
Ah,
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, alright. This is a video game now.
Hey, this is a game where tank controls make sense.
Yeah!
You are literally a tank.
It doesn't actually have tank-style controls. It controls like normal. It's nice.
Oh.
Yeah, this is super... Look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty responsive. There's no, there's no pause as it revs up to accelerate or anything. It just goes.
This guy.
I think there's some degree of auto-aim, and also you can... there's a button to let you manually aim, I think.
That button is I'll never find out.
Please try and play the game.
I am playing the game! Look at this! I'm not playing the game. I'm getting the POW.
Yeah, get that POW. Yeah, a tank, that is a car. Alright, so people who had Blaster Master as a kid, what did you call
Ooh,
it?
you can side strafe, look.
Did you call it the tank or the car? That's cool. I usually just called it the car. Because it's a car. Alright, I know this is going to get mentioned eventually, so... One of the many, many fascinating things about this game is that it uses canon from a scholastic book about Blaster Master.
For real?
Yeah. It turns out, in Japan, Blaster Master was just a one-off game called Meta Fight. It didn't really have its own fiction or universe or anything. And it was way more popular in the States, so they decided to build a canon off of Blaster Master. And way back when, there was this series of books called Worlds of Power, which was like novelizations of NES games. And one of them was Blaster Master. And they gave a context for a story where, in the NES game, all you knew was you're a kid who fell down a hole looking for your frog, and there was a tank there. And they got like 120 pages out of it.
That's an enemy generator. I don't like that.
So among other things, your character in this game is the son of the star of the Worlds of Power book.
Okay, so you're not like the original Blaster Master, you're like
No.
Blaster Master Jr.?
Yeah. You're like the prince of his planet or something.
One of the two princes.
Hmm.
Even I like this a lot so far. I'm afraid this is gonna get really bullshit or something.
It's pretty impressive for a PS1 game, yeah. There's some large areas here that are all fully rendered. No pre-rendered bullshit here.
I can figure out what I'm doing for the most part.
And yes, that does mean this is the origin story of Big the Cat. And you could say that's part of the Animorphs universe. If you really want to link together all the Scholastic universes.
I want to see what's in here.
Okay. Yes, a young Blaster Master. A Blaster Master boy, if you will.
Cool.
It's a wormhole.
Where does it take you?
Hell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You were once the Blaster Master, now I am the Blaster Apprentice.
Hell yeah, I'm in cave, baby!
Welcome to Cave. Was someone calling you?
I think so,
Answer your blaster text. Oh no! Get in your tank!
Oh god, why did I didn't know that could take me out! Please get back in! Get out of here! Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, let's find the button to press to...
So yeah, if you're familiar with the NES game, there's a lot here that you'll recognize. Being able to get out of the tank, the whole vertically oriented traversal, the massive amounts of text.
God.
Alright, the text is new, but still.
There's definitely some pop-in here happening with some of these textures. I don't like this guy.
That's really to be expected on PS1.
Let's check out the map. So I need to go... Is that where I am? Okay, so I need to go north.
And yeah, this is a Y2K game. This came out in the year 2000. After a long, extended release that almost never happened.
Looks like. I like the music.
Alright, here's some insider info that you won't find anywhere else.
Alright.
Did you know that the folks at Lost Levels almost paid $2,000 for a prototype of this game?
Holy moly.
That's because up until the year 2000, this game was considered lost. Like, it was made, fully translated into English, and then just never released because Sunsoft closed up here in the US. And for a very long time, the only known copy was in the hands of a certain collector who was essentially ransoming it. He was all like, "You want to see this new Blaster Master? I bet you do. Only 2K monies. Give me the $2,000." And then, unfortunately for that collector, a release was picked up months afterward, and it got released in Targets nationwide for $10. That was a very gratifying week after watching the negotiations over that. Just heading over to Target and buying it for $10.
Okay.
I was half tempted to rub it in the guy's face.
Oh, bless you.
Be like, "Oh, look at this $2,000 game I got for $10. I bet you sure wish this was $2,000 instead."
I can't believe they're gonna try to make y'all pay $2,000.
They almost did. It's an unreleased Blaster Master game. That kind of stuff doesn't come around very often. But somehow Crave got the rights and they published it as a budget release.
Oh.
And good for them, because it's a pretty good game.
It is.
Exactly. Eat communism. Alright, Nintencade says there's several Blaster Master games. The NES game, the Mega Drive sequel, Blasting Again, which is this, Overdrive, which was the WiiWare release, which is a completely different game. There's 0 and 02 for the Switch, and also a Game Boy Color semi-remake. It's like, what's it called, Enemy Below? Where it like sticks to the format of the original, but like it messes with the level design.
Danny, I like this.
It's fun, yeah. And did I mention Blaster Master Boy, which wasn't really a Blaster Master game? I think it was just like a retitled Bomberman or something.
Wait, was it really called Blaster Master Boy?
Yeah, the Game Boy one was.
That is... oh, beautiful.
Boogaloo says, Enemy Below is basically the Master Quest of NES Blaster Master. That's a good way of looking at it, yeah. I tried to play it, and it was really tough. And they weren't kidding with that subtitle, Enemy Below, because that game was full of enemies where you had to get out of your tank and fight the enemies because they were too short. The enemies were literally below.
That is good.
So as a Blaster Master newcomer, what do you think?
I love this. This is actually, I like the auto mapping, I like the map. Here's the thing, it has a map that I can look at, and thanks.
Yeah, that's nice that they actually have a 2D map that's actually readable.
Mm-hmm. It's very readable.
I've seen similar stuff in games like Metroid Prime, but personally I found the map in that game kind of confusing.
Rude. Hey, I don't think I can actually beat that guy, so I'm gonna go.
Just take off.
Bye!
I love the way your tank just moves around like a giant RC car, basically.
Yeah, it actually, I love the way the tank moves. I love this game. Yes, we're good. How's Sophia? She's fine. Don't worry about all the damage I'm taking.
Sophia got retrofitted into the name of the tank because of a misunderstanding with the Worlds of Power book. Whatever. And what's extra weird is the new Blaster Master 0 and 02 games, they totally follow the canon of the Scholastic book as well. That's the thing that's never happened in any other console game as far as I know, but I mean, if someone already built the universe, might as well use it.
Can't go that way.
Revenant, I think the original name of the tank is either supposed to be the Metal Attacker or the MA-03. But because on the options screen it says Sophia the Third, people assume that was the name of the tank. It's the planet where the tank's from.
I don't know what I'm eating up.
It's a metal manta ray.
Well, I'm destroying this marvel of science. It does not like me doing that. Okay. In fact, we're stuck. What? See, that's the way I came from, yeah?
Oh. Check your map.
That does not tell me much.
Concentrate on the battle, Alex. Maybe just go to the end of the hall, or yeah, whatever.
That's what I'm doing. Sophia the Third is a great tank name, which is why I assume everybody thought it was Sophia the Third. Okay. Oh no, you're big!
So because this is a post-Metal Gear Solid game, there's a lot of codec talk in this game, but it's not voiced and you can skip through it, so that's okay. I want to say there's other weapons you can use. Hey, you got him.
You call your tank Sophia because he's bisexual.
That's canon.
The tank is bisexual, that is canon.
So's the planet. There's some cool looking mech designs in this game. Really, I guess the main takeaway here is this is a game that'll betray your expectations. Like, you wouldn't think a $10 3D remake of an old NES game would be any good, but it totally is. I'm not gonna say it's fantastic.
Oh, I will. I'm having a great time.
It's fun to control the tank, but the draw distance is pretty low.
Yeah.
And my biggest gripe with the game is...
There's a little lizard on the wall!
Oh,
Look,
that's neat.
There's crawling on the walls, oh!
That's a neat little detail.
10 out of 10! Better than Gex!
I was about to say the environments are a little dark and not very distinct, but they do have fun little details like the lizards. Oh, shoot that octahedron. Blast it again.
No! Oh, I'm down below.
You're a real Blaster Master boy. Oh yeah, there was a Gex cameo. Hey Gex.
He's mad he didn't win the poll, so he just decided to, you know, intrude, as he does.
I burned Gex 2 and 3 in preparation for this stream, just in case, but no one wanted to see Gex tonight.
Can you blame them? It's been a hard week. I don't want to see Gex.
I kind of want to see how Gex 2 stands up to Gex 64, because when we played it on N64, we lacked FMV. And that seems like a pretty big part of the Gex experience. Does this game go all guts? You know, that would be staying true to the NES original, but I actually don't know. I've never gotten very far in this game.
Okay, what's in here? Ugh. Oh, these are cool. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'll go this way.
It's piquing your curiosity is what it's doing. Oh, just go forward. Oh.
Oh, I'm hearing it. Wait, no, I'm on the other side, I think. Am I? No, I'm on the wrong side. How do I get it? Yes. Back the way I came.
The opening of Gex 2 has Gex farting on some FBI agents? I'm sold.
Danny, you're a pervert. Sorry.
That's 100% my fetish.
Danny, there's so much I didn't know about you.
And they gotta be FBI agents, like State Troopers just doesn't do anything for me.
What about Texas Highway Patrol or whatever?
That's someone else's thing, not for me.
Okay, gotta concentrate. I gotta stay on target.
You need a solution for your headphones, because they're not good.
I'm sorry, but I sort of lost. I lost my headphones downtown, so I'm borrowing a pair from.
And now you have an inferior pair that you're constantly adjusting.
Well, they're a little too big for my ear. My beautiful, delicate ear. No!
You went in a circle.
Would you like to take over?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just kill this guy. Okay, come back here. Come back here.
But overall, you're having a good experience
Having a
with
great
this.
experience. Alright, here you go.
Thank you.
Danny's turn.
Yeah, it's really just the fact the game is so indistinct in terms of art style. It doesn't really have much in terms of personality. They try with those little geckos and details as they can, but I guess just making these 3D environments was already too tough for the PS1, much less to make them distinctive. But yeah, your tank is very maneuverable. It's very fast. Definitely has one of those space Hemis.
Oh, Danny, Mr. I can get across the bridge no problem because I'm good at video games and also I concentrate.
You just gotta push up. I don't know, anyone else here have experience with this game? Or better yet, have you played far into it? Because I've enjoyed what little I've played, but I've never played more than like an hour of this game.
Let's see, chat says, seems pretty good to me. Let's see, digging the music. Folks want to try it and have got around to it. Yeah, folks seem to say it looks pretty fun, and... Well...
Did I go the wrong way?
You did, you fell down.
Ah, okay.
You
I
can't
know
go
where to
that
go.
way. Yeah, that was the way you went was the way you went was a way around the whole thing that I got caught on. So let's go
Okay.
back the way you went. Let's see. Lab says I think this is closest to Burning Rangers, and
How do I get back over?
you have to go to the other room. You were taking a long way around, and where you were is where you on top of that. So you got to go back to where you came from by going through there,
Through here?
through there. There you go. Let's see. And 10K says this game seems cool, it exceeds expectations.
It
And
really
then
does, yeah. You wouldn't think much from this game.
You need to go through the gate again. You can't get up there, but that's where you're going to have to be. So go through the gate, that gate, yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to take that up, and then just take that through up, and then just don't fall on the thing. Let's see, with nicer graphics, this could be a PS2 game. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. I like the way it looks.
Oh, you
I
can
like...
dash in the air. Check
Mhm.
that out.
Yeah, it's a Metroidvania move. You have to cross the thing, and then...
I see.
Yeah.
So drop off the other side this time.
Yeah. Just go across. See, Laser Bell says this game is more like Journeyman Blaster or Apprentice Blaster.
That's fair to say.
Beginning Blaster, blasting for the first time. Also, apparently you get a grappling hook at one point.
Ooh.
At least I think that's what chat's saying.
Okay. Not
Okay.
something in the original game.
So yeah,
Which
go-
way do I go? Left or right?
That way. That would be, right. And I think that's where you're supposed to go.
Okay.
Okay, they were kidding. There is no whatchamacallit. There is no grappling hook.
Damn.
Okay, you may want to check the map, too, because you may be on the way to the whatchamacallit. Alright! Alright, you're in the right room.
Take care, Roddy.
Alright, Roddy. You're on your own for this part. Copy Uno says this game was good enough that it didn't need the nostalgia factor. Even if you never played the NES one, you enjoyed it. That's actually the thing. I didn't play a lot of the NES one, but I really enjoy this.
This feels distinct enough where I feel like they could get away with, like, not calling it Blaster Master. But they did anyway.
Alright. It's start to see her.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sounds like a Metroidvania to me.
I was gonna say, this sounds Metroidvania to me.
It's a 3D Metroidvania.
Are they even allowed to do that?
No one's ever tried before.
Electric Boogaloo says this was their introduction to Blaster Master. So I have a secret, Danny. And you can get the divorce papers right and ready here, but I've never played much of the original Blaster Master.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I told you! Bring out the divorce papers.
Oh, look how small he is. He's still pretty finely detailed, though.
He's a baby!
And he can do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hey, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm getting back in the car.
Yeah, it's safer in there. Here in my tank, I feel safest of all. You can lock all your doors. It's the only way to live.
You think what kind of door lock mechanisms this thing got on it? In the future, do you think they feel the need to lock their cars? Is it just like mapped to their DNA?
I was gonna say, like, do monsters, you know, can these monsters unlock cars? Do they know how to unlock cars?
If they get close enough, will they like try the handle?
Just like
that might be pretty fun. Add a little GTA element to this game. Aliens just ripping you out of your car.
Okay, so you want Blaster Master GTA.
Check this out. You go through the platform. That's awesome.
That is cool.
That's a good concession to the design of this game, and it stays true to the original. Because you could do that with some platforms in the original. All right, that's one of them. Still have to destroy it.
Oh, cutscene. Exactly. Grove Street needs Sophia.
I'll take that paper.
They save your fucking tank.
Give me them ducats.
Again, they say about your tank.
Yeah. Cave. Well, you know what? I don't think there's going to be much more you can see. Just imagine me going to those next 3 switches and hitting them. But overall, control's good. It stays true to the original. It manages to have a pretty simple Metroidvania-style design, but the fact that they could do that in 3D is impressive enough, considering this is the PS1. I ask that you be kind to this game in the rankings. Be nice to it.
Be nice to Blaster Master blasting again.
He's just a Blaster Master boy.
And apparently in Japan this game was simply titled Blaster Master.
Yep. Yeah, they gave up on whatever metafight fiction they had. Just like, no, it's Blaster Master now. It's a game about rescuing a frog. Ronnie? Ronnie? Hell, all these switches are pretty close together, so even when you have to backtrack, it's not that big of a pain in the ass, at least so far. Anyway, we'll consider this game in more detail later, but we must move on to tonight's celebrity star. It's Crash Bandicoot. You heard of this guy? He's a little out there.
He's a little wild, I've heard. A little crazy, a little off the wall.
You see that intro? He made multiple pee in the pool jokes. That's edgy. I don't want to even think about the fact that there might be pee in the pool.
Who's piss? Do you think it's Crash's piss?
Oh, definitely.
That's disgusting, Crash.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you.
Finally, Crash's introduction to Mascot Friday. Folks, we got a bunch of these to catch up on. We got to do Crash 2, Crash 3, the 12 of them they made for Game Boy Advance. And it all started here.
Thank you for not dialing down the center, Blab. I refuse to use 1-800-COLLECT.
Taking it all the way back to the 90s. This is Crash's, what, 4th, 5th appearance on the stream?
No, have we played Crash before?
We played the original at one point. I don't remember what context. And then
we
we
played
played
it for PlayStation Year 1.
That's right. And then we played the prototype on that one stream.
Okay, that I remember.
And now we're playing the full version here.
I think this may be the first time we actually play, like, the full version on stream.
Oh, okay. We'll just wait for the intro.
Here. Oh. Useless. Okay, I'm gonna just pause for the intro here.
Yeah. Cool. Since it's real time. So here he is, a hero for the 90s. Completely nude except for his jorts and his sneakers. He's like the Tasmanian Devil, only crazy. Actually, the Tasmanian Devil is already pretty, he's pretty out there.
He is pretty wild, but he doesn't have jorts on.
Yeah. He's like if the Tasmanian Devil drank Surge. Or what was that one 90s drink? Josta?
Oh my god!
Yeah, pump this guy full of Josta.
Pump me full of Josta again.
We have not determined the cause of past failures. Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly! Into the vortex! Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again. Capture him! Uh-oh. Prepare the female bandit.
Gotta save her, Crash. You may be some kind of mutant Bandicoot. That's right, a Bandicoot with a brand.
No, Bandicoot is an amazingly astute there, Danny.
Brash Bandicoot.
Alright. Insanity Beach, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So in the intro there, we saw Dr. Nitrous Brio. And, what's the other guy? Cortex?
Cortex, yeah.
One guy is named Nitrous Brio because they could abbreviate it as Embryo. This is pre-analog.
Sure is.
Crash Bandicoot 2 was the first to use it. Yeah, this is all digital.
Okay. I remember this was a game I actually played demos of in the stores, and I was like, whoa, I'm pretty impressed.
It's pretty cool. I like it. It doesn't deviate too much from the whole 2D platformer formula. It just gives you a little bit of wiggle room back and forth. Otherwise, it's very much on rails. And pretty much the most direct way you can adapt a 2D platformer to 3D, I think, without going into, like, free roaming stuff. I really like this game, personally. In fact, this is my favorite of the series. Nobody agrees with that.
Absolutely no one does. I saw people disagree in the chat already.
There's Crash Bandicoot veterans who are cursing your name right now.
Mm-hmm.
The slatted boxes, you can jump on them for up to 10 fruit.
Oh, well.
Or you can spin into them to waste them.
Who needs fruit? Just give me Soylent all day and all night.
Let me make it clear, those are not apples, they're Wumpa fruits.
Okay.
You don't want to see me get upset about this.
Still think he should be collecting Soylent, though. Listen, it's nutritious.
It seems like he's on the verge of a comeback. He could use some new quirks to him, you know? The new Crash Bandicoot could be vegan.
Mm-hmm,
just drinks nothing but shakes.
He could also, again, be a tech bro. He could have his own startup.
Mm-hmm.
He could 3D print his own house.
Crash 3 is actually called Crap Bandicoot 3. Wow. There's a fun fact for you. I actually didn't like Crash 2 and 3 nearly as much as this game. I don't know why. They had more variety, more polish. They were longer. They had more stuff to do. But maybe I just like this one because of how straightforward it is. Yeah, New Crash is Polly and a Freegan.
Okay, yeah, Crash would be a YouTuber. He'd be one of those YouTubers who starts out doing games, and then at one point, and then all of a sudden, like, 3 years later, they're just, like, doing Pranked Mom 3 AM Challenge, Beware, or something like that.
Or like they're unboxing hand puppets or something.
You're never gonna stop referencing it.
No.
Sorry, I was doing an archive video and you were bringing it up, too.
Fine, this stream will now feature 100% less content about the irate gamer.
No, it's okay!
You win, Alex.
I don't win! Don't let me win! I don't deserve it!
And then the boss baby called me.
No!
God damn it, Crash Bandicoot.
The boss baby called Crash Bandicoot.
Now, if you want to play this game, your best bet right now is the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which is out for most consoles and PCs right now. I played through the remake of Crash 1 for that, and I liked it. It was good. It felt like the physics were a little bit off in some of the levels, especially the boulder chase scenes, where it felt like, for some reason, you weren't as fast in the original, and it always felt like the boulder caught up to you. But other than that, I had a good time with it. And they also include that lost level, that one level that made the PlayStation break, so they had to not include it in the final disc.
Wait, what?
There was some level where they decided it was way too hard, and so they cut it from the final game. And it got, they brought it back for the re-release.
That's cool.
What the hell's that level called?
Break your PlayStation.
Stormy Ascent, that's what it is. Yeah, they included it, and they give you a death count. I think my death count was like 70 deaths by the time I beat it. It's a really tough level.
Okay, I'm glad they took it out.
Yeah. That, and there's another very similar level that's also very frustrating, so I understand why they cut it.
Hey, who was that lady?
What lady?
I got a thing and a lady appeared.
Oh, that was your girlfriend.
Okay,
She
cool.
appears in the bonus levels. That's amazing how you cut out that one up and then you broke through the TNT anyway. That's a real power play, Alex. The way that's supposed to happen is either you cut it perfectly like you did at first, or you hit the TNT and the one-up gets blown up, but somehow you managed to get the best of both worlds.
Oh my god, I'm losing it!
Yeah.
I didn't like the face I was making. Oh, it's 2D.
Yeah, Smebble, I did have a lot of trouble with the rope bridge. It felt really different. The thing is, those levels are really tough to begin with, so it's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, I definitely did lose a lot of lives.
She is
there.
so much taller than me!
Yeah.
I am...
He's got a good thing going, that's why he wants her back.
I was just...
And she's got jorts and sneakers too, I just now noticed that. I'm glad they keep their dress parity between them. All bandicoots must wear jorts and sneakers.
It's just the law. The band law.
And yeah, Thirsty Furry definitely designed Crash's girlfriend, let's be real. Long before Lara Croft, there was Lara Bandicoot. Gotta
Okay.
time it.
Okay, I need to not do that. Okay.
How did that work? He definitely struck you first.
He sure did! You know how that worked? I have really good luck.
Yeah. Oh, true. There was Candy
No!
Kong before this.
Why did you run me over? I'm a good boy. Oh, I don't want to have to do this again.
Candy Kong, the equally busty member of the DK crew.
The equally busty member of the DK crew. This doesn't have the same flow.
Yeah. She's the big boob member of the DK crew. There, you happy?
I hate it.
I fixed it. Now it's a song everyone hates.
Oh wow, now we're banned from Twitch.
She dumps him to go out with the buff Tiger Man? Or the mobster?
No, that's good. That's good. Please.
I never played any of the other Crashes after the first 3. I gotta confess. I know they made a bunch for PS2 and Xbox, but no one really talks about those like they talk about these. These games managed to capture a generation.
This is Crash Bandicoot was the voice of a generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he looks like? He looks like Fred Durst.
Alex!
What? No! Tell me I'm wrong!
That costumer who dresses up as Crash Bandicoot is just gonna bust down our door any second now.
Well,
I look like what?
You look like Fred Durst, dude. Sorry, it's the jorts and the shoes that do it for me.
That's so insulting.
To who? Fred Durst?
To Crash.
Oh, it's fine.
It's the lack of a shirt. Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yeah. It's not like I called him Kid Rock or something. Come on.
I'm thinking more like, this is 96, right? So you come home from the rave with the lads, and you want to play some PlayStation, right? And what you play is Crash Bandicoot, and also Wipeout.
Yeah. Excuse me!
Monkey owned the shit out of you.
Monkey fucking kicked my ass. Alright, I'll give you the controller after this level.
Yeah, he really needs some kind of hat before he can be identified as a Durst-like.
That's true. That's true.
Crunch is the buff Bandicoot? You know what? I believe that. If you told me there was an entire Bandicoot crew, a la the DK crew, I would believe you.
There has to be. Like, that just... It's only facts and logic that there would be a band crew.
Like, what do you do when you don't know where to go with your platforming series? You add a shit ton of new characters.
Mm-hmm.
And it always works, every time. Like Sonic Lost World, they added 6 new villains. 6! And everyone knows their names now. Alex.
I owned myself there pretty bad. Oh, that was bad. I got the monkey, but at what cost?
So here's one other thing we have to discuss. This game, secretly incredibly tough. This is a very difficult game, as many people found out when they had to review the Insane Trilogy remake. A lot of people give you shit because they just assume it's like a mascot platformer, big deal, this game's for children. No, this is hard, especially when you try to go for the gems, because Jesus Christ. If you want to 100% clear this game and get the best ending, you have to get a bunch of gems. There's one in each level, and in order to get them, you have to break all the crates in each level. And for this original release, you have to do it without using checkpoints. If you use a checkpoint, the run is invalid. You have to do it from the beginning. That's one thing they changed for the Insane Trilogy remake that I feel was a change for the better. Aside from that, though, these levels are just really punishing, and they ramp up the difficulty by the end.
Sure do. Imagine they do. I actually remember watching you play a little bit of the Insanity Trilogy and being like, oh.
By the time you get to those last few levels, you're like, oh yeah, they're not even playing around anymore. They just want you to die. Luckily, it is real easy to rack up extra lives, so you can get 100 lives and just die and die and die your way through the rest of the game.
Alright, monkey. You're not gonna fuck with me this time. That's right. Ugh.
Oh, is it a hitbox issue? Yeah, it's sounding like they redid Crash's hitbox for the remake to make him more cylindrical, it sounds like. That makes sense. Here in this game, they had very simple hitboxes that were very predictable, which is a good thing.
I'm normal.
Also gotta fault this game for the extremely shitty save system, because they still expected you to use passwords. And the save didn't save everything you did at all points. It's tough to describe. I remember losing progress a couple times. And since I'm on a tear here, the one thing I really don't like about the remake is there's a lot of time trial medals, and they're too hard to get. They're way too tough. I ain't no speedrunner. I can go fast, but damn. I couldn't even beat the time trial in level 1. That's just me, though. I'm just mad I can't get the rest of the trophies.
Oh, well.
Way back then, though, we didn't even have any trophies. We just played this game for the fun of it.
Hey, this game is already really fucking hard.
Yep, they're throwing a lot at you. I do like how at least they have a few levels to ease you into it, because you were kind of blazing through those.
I sure was, but not anymore.
I like that the game at least gave you a shot, because some games they just brutalize you right from the off, but here they give you a little while.
Try, who cares?
But all the crates, you gotta get all the gems. These bonus levels were the toughest to get all the crates on.
Man, I got a lot of lives. Again, my very tall girlfriend.
Nobody talk shit or I'll have my tall girlfriend beat you up.
Mood. Oh, God. He's so short. I can say this because I'm a trans guy. He's like a trans guy. I love him.
You don't need to get all the crates in the bonus levels? Are you serious? Well, I did it anyway, so I extra 100%ed that game. Oh, I wish I knew that.
It's your turn.
Thank you. Good work, Alex.
Thank you. Crash Transicoot, thank you.
Oh, if only I knew that. 100%ing this would have been way easier. Oh, here we go. So this is the level they used to promote the game, and the one thing people remember about Crash Bandicoot.
I remember this.
These freaking levels.
Alright, Hectara says, find the watering can, save your girlfriend.
Why isn't he Alfred Chicken?
Okay,
This
so
could have been Alfred Chicken.
in the Insane Trilogy, the bonus stage crates do count.
Okay, alright. I still remember collecting them in the original, though. Even though I apparently didn't need to. Yeah, if you're having trouble with these levels in the Insane Trilogy, there's something like either the digital or the analog doesn't make you fast enough, so if one makes you too slow, use the other. I think the digital was too slow, they expected you to use analog.
I'm so glad you're doing this level. Let's see. No one wants Alfred Chicken? I don't know. Someone's gotta love Alfred Chicken out there.
Please love Alfred Chicken.
I'm not that bad of a guy. I just sound really weird because I'm a chicken.
And I'm depressed. Bok bok.
God, Crash.
Did it.
Crash, you're amazing. Crash, you are incredible.
Oh!
You did really good. You looked really... I turned to Danny and he had a look of what I can only describe as extreme displeasure.
Consternation is what it was. I thought I got all the crates. Whatever.
Alright, Electric Boogaloo has a question, Danny. Did you play this on the PlayStation Pix demo disc back in the day?
I must have. Because I did have the retail release later on. I got it for Christmas one year, but if there was a demo, I probably played the hell out of it. That and Bubsy 3D.
Blab, you know what? If Alfred Chicken was on Twitter today, he would absolutely be one of those depressed brands. Blab says, "Oh, I can't do it today. I didn't find the watering can." And that's all.
But you know what? It's okay. You don't have to find the watering cans every day.
Someday...
You just gotta do what you can do. Self-care is important, kids.
I was gonna say, some days you just have to play your favorite video game, Alfred Chicken, as self-care. Isn't that right, little Debbie Brand Snap Cakes?
I didn't know that he was... I didn't know he was that guy.
I'm that guy now.
Adam Sandler.
No! That's the only voice I can do!
Adam Sandler's Alfred Chicken.
Oh, I guess I can do... it's been called Strong Sad, or...
Alfred Chicken's fucking awesome. We truly are back in the 90s. Oh, there's tonight's first boring.
We went so far without one.
Yeah, almost had a normal stream.
Yeah, I see Checkpoint 4.
Yeah. Just know everyone was waiting for it.
Are Okay, I've been trying to avoid a lot of Twitter lately. Are the Pep Boys on Twitter? Are they depressed on Twitter? Are they like, do they all fight with one another? Do they get into each other's mentions? Do the Pep Boys, does each Pep Boy have do each of them have a Twitter account, and do they subtweet each other / add each other? Do they snitch tag?
I hope they use the same account and they sign their tweets and they all have different personalities. Like, feeling really depressed today, signed Manny.
Which one of the Pep Boys do you
And then
think?
one of them says, "Shut the fuck up, Manny." Mo.
Okay, who snitch tags? Who snitch tags? It's Manny Mo, and is it Jack?
It's Jack, I think.
Jack snitch tags.
Yeah.
Jack sees she's subtweeting someone. Jack sees, like, I don't know, oh god, I can't even make a funny joke about a brand on Twitter because they're all on Twitter. He finds the Josta fan account doing a subtweet about Surge Soda, and he fucking snitch tags.
Wow, let's see what Josta has to say about this.
He snitch tags whenever he sees other brands complain about celebrities. He's like, oh, didn't you mean,
At Tom Hanks, see this?
Is the film Pixels a mascot platformer? You can't play it, so it's not.
You could say it's a really elaborate FMV game. Pixels is not good, by the way, don't see it.
No, it's not worth it. It's bad. Hubert turned sexy at one point. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a heartwarming moment when Hubert turns sexy. I don't know.
It's implied that Qbert engages in sex acts.
Mm-hmm. Deplatform Pixels? Yes.
Pixels is cancelled.
Pixels was what it was. And yeah, Qbert being... horny Qbert is just...
It's a sin. Let's just call it what it is. It's a sin.
Wow.
Like this guy.
Is this... whatever.
He's guilty of the sin of gluttony.
I do like that that his ass cheeks are poking out. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that before.
That's actually pretty good ass poking out for, like, you know, the PlayStation era.
Yeah, they devoted some polygons to that ass.
Nice ass.
Sonic's ass game indeed. Oh yeah, for those new to the show, this game was known as Sonic's ass game during development. Just so you know.
Why are you... Listen, if you're trying to find a picture of sexy Qbert, that's your own damn fault. You can't blame us for that.
PSX muffin tops. That dude was really well rendered for what he was. It had a very nice cartoonish look to him. I gotta hand it to him for keeping that style with very limited polygons.
No, it actually does look pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by that guy. Yeah, I'm impressed by the dummy thickness and such few polygons.
But I do remember the bosses having a lot of character. Like, they're very easily recognizable, and they have this nice sharp polygonal look to them that you can't really get anywhere else.
Qbert was not... I'm almost at the point of where I'm like, no more discussing which characters in video games are dummy thick, because Qbert has never been dummy thick. He is a normal Qbertian. Is that what he is? I don't know.
Watch the cartoon. There's all kinds of lore.
Hey!
I've never seen the cartoon.
I was gonna say...
maybe no one has. It's hard to tell.
Who knows? Okay, I have to click on this image because, you know me, I'm a mod. So I'm sorry if this is pornography. Yes, that is sexy Qbert.
Yeah.
That is absolutely sexy Qbert.
Come get it, ladies.
You found him.
That's what that guy's saying.
Also, to everybody who's just putting sexy Qbert into Google Images, you're brave. You're very brave.
I don't know what you're gonna find, but odds are it gets worse by the day.
No, no one do that with Qbert. Qbert is innocent. Don't Bing sexy Qbert either. Nor put that in Ask Jeeves or Hotbot or any of your damn search engines you use.
There's a very serious look on his face when he's next to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Will the Bandicoots try and steal this lady? Hey, lady, you want a lump of fruit? Oh. Oh.
She's like, hey, hey,
I got gooped on. Come on. Oh, okay.
get out of here. Yes, put Sexy Cubert into Alta Vista.
Web crawler. Dog pile.
Lycos.
Ask Crash.
Yeah, I remember always looking on Ask Crash back in 1998, being like, alright, going to...
Like he just links you to a web page and he goes, whoa!
You know, they should have more search engines. I've just decided. Let's bring it back to when there was like 1,000 different search engines, and they were all impossible.
I want an alternative. Maybe I don't want to Google.
Maybe I want it. Remember when Yahoo used to do things like they used to group things together? Maybe I want that.
Maybe I want to use Bing. That's something no one has ever said.
No, you don't, Danny.
I heard someone mention it in a movie. I don't like the way he raises his eyebrows.
He loves to ride that hog, baby.
Mm-hmm. It's very sexual. He's not even hiding it.
This is sexual hog here at Crash Bandicoot Zone. That's what the game's called, right? Crash Bandicoot Zone?
Uh-huh. CrashBandicoot.zone. Anyway, these levels were pretty fun. Except you die in one hit.
Wow.
Very nice change of pace. Oh, he's doing it again.
Being called out for constantly referencing Yahoo lately.
I think you're being paid. Where's the probe on Alex's connections with Yahoo?
I wish I was being paid to fucking make Yahoo jokes. Man, shit, I should do it for free then.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
they could use some promotion these days.
Yahoo, pay me. Pay me, like... I'm pretty cheap. I'll do it for, like, a gift card or something. I don't know, what does Yahoo own again? Properties?
Tumblr? Did they buy Tumblr?
Yes, I think they do own Tumblr.
Yeah. Then they got rid of all the porn. Because they're good at business.
They did have GeoCities, too, and they got rid of GeoCities, which sucked.
God, they suck. I mean, we're willing to talk partnership today.
Alright, this is apparently the actual Sexy Cubert. I'm sorry. Here she is!
What? Is that humanoid Cubert?
Yeah. Yeah, Cubert, I remember that. Her name is Lady Lisa, aka an evildoer.
Huh.
Yeah, thank you. Classic Jeeves was already sexy. There's something very sexy about a man in a butler uniform who's bald, okay?
I did it. How about that guy? Something sexy about an islander with a giant shield.
No. Sorry, I'm being linked.
People keep linking to Sexy Cubert.
Yeah, this is...
We have to move on.
This is the I don't want to look at Sexy Cubert face
We gotta
I'm
move
making.
on. We gotta move on.
Please.
Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation. We'll have to rank that and Sexy Cubert.
No. We will never have to do that, Danny. Thank you.
Pretty good showing from Crash. I like that game.
Yeah, that was fun. I actually had a good time. Aside from when it got really hard.
That's Crash Bandicoot.
We will never have a Sexy Cubert emote.
That'll be the thing to finally get us banned. And finally, we have Ape Escape, aka Saru Getchu. I'm gonna get you, Saru.
Saru means monkey.
Yeah.
That's like one of the very few bits of Japanese I actually know.
Now, this game's all about two things. Well, it's about three things. One is the DualShock.
Mm-hmm.
2 is monkeys. 3 is 90s drum and bass.
Yes! Oh, let's crank it.
Crank the booty bass for this game. Yep, just in time for the booty bass. I don't know, the soundtrack really made an impact on me with this game, because it feels kind of out of place, but also it's pretty awesome, so I can't really complain. Once
no,
there
don't
was
do
a
it.
monkey who got too smart. So he became evil.
Honestly, I'd do the same thing if I was a monkey.
Yeah.
Look at these monkeys. I love this game.
Yeah, you can tell right away why this became a series. Those monkeys, people love them.
They're so appealing for so few polygons.
They were the minions of their day. But don't hold that against them.
Okay.
That one has a gun. Some of them do have guns, so watch out.
This just makes me sad that we don't see minion memes with the Ape Escape monkeys. Oh, and as Electric Boogaloo mentions, this is from the composer of the Japanese version of Fanavision.
Okay. Makes sense. Those have similar aesthetics. Oh yeah, in this game they redubbed the main character for some reason, and he sounds like 30 years older than he looks. He's all like, "Gotcha! I got the monkey!" Shame Jake turned into an insurance agent. Couldn't make monkey catching into a career.
Ain't that how it works anymore, huh?
Mm-hmm. So this is 99, around the time of Blaster Master.
Did the professor finish the time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey, wait
I want to go see dinosaurs. Yeah, when you invent a time machine, you want to go see the dinosaurs.
Hey, Professor!
Am I the only person who doesn't want to die?
over here, watch out.
Spike, the time station!
No, run you two.
Don't you touch it.
Yes!
Oh, you dumbass monkey.
Alright, last members of Chad would die. We'd just see the dinosaurs and just take the risk of death. I guess same.
It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
Yep, this is real bad news. A bunch of monkeys went back in time, and now they're gonna mess everything up. They're gonna go kick Julius Caesar in the balls. They're gonna just stomp all over the tiny dinosaur breeds.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre, and you're being transported back in time.
Does look like Dr.
You'll soon
Tenma.
arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the Earth. Spectre has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun, and if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in the transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your hands. We're depending on you. Be careful.
Yep, this has monkeys and dinosaurs, and the evil leader monkey is named Spectre. Now, Alex, you'll like this game because there's no camera control. You use the right stick to use all your gadgets. It's a good game to introduce people to 3D platforming with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember a little bit how to play this, because I did play this as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Come back here.
Yeah, so this game's a little bit non-traditional in terms of platformers. There's all these big platforming levels, but instead of there being an endpoint you're going towards, you just have to catch all the different monkeys who are hiding.
Please dinosaur prints.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's 3 monkeys.
So graphically, this looks amazing. This has a nice, vibrant style, and it manages to be. It has that same kind of character that Crash Bandicoot does, only it's in full free-roaming 3D. Whereas the Bandicoot had to be on rails. We had to contain him. It's R1.
Oh my god, it's coming back to me now.
Yep. So the game expects you to put both your thumbs on the thumbsticks, and to jump you gotta use the shoulder buttons, and they also do some other stuff. Meanwhile, you use the face buttons to switch between your different gadgets.
Yes!
As Alex just demonstrated. Good job.
Thank you. I like this game a lot. Yeah, they are. Your health is cookies. They do kind of look like hardtack. You're right.
Cookies or biscuits for our friends overseas.
Great.
I wish PlayStation background music was still a genre. People stopped making this kind of music.
How do we get them to make it again? Who do we commission?
I don't know, like Aphex Twin or somebody.
Alright, I think that's the levels, right?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I played this.
That's like Info Zone. Okay. Okay, that's stage select. Red switch is load save. Mailbox.
A lot of good theories regarding what the cookies are. They could be ginger snaps, Nilla wafers, Maria cookies.
Good.
Could be a bunch of different things. Yeah, go back to the primordial ooze where you came from.
Look what I got, a new gadget. Get out.
You're breaking up.
This is WaterNet. Use it when you're underwater. I equipped it with an oxygen meter. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out at training. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
Well, I need to order a new disc off of eBay.
It's fine.
That sucks. This is one of the rare streams where I owned all the games we were showcasing. But this one apparently needs resurfacing or something. It was either skipping or they beat matched the voices. Yeah, take your pick. Hey, this disc ain't burned. This is an original. It's just very scratched. You can push in the sticks like a button.
Oh.
Can you believe that shit?
See, I remember this game was kind of just like, hey, here's how to use analog controls, asshole.
Pretty much, yeah. I kind of appreciated that. As good as a tutorial. And yeah, this is one of the few PS1 games that requires a DualShock. It's this and Ore no Ryori, which we played several months back. That's that game where you're the chef.
I get it. Is that it? Okay, I gotta press the right stick to launch that. Get that monkey. Get out of here, monkey.
Yeah, catch them monkeys. There he is.
Wow, that was nowhere near the monkey. Let me try that again.
That's why we put you on the training course.
There.
Point blank.
God, that monkey just... Monkey's dead. This way.
This might have been bundled with DualShock. That would make sense. Have fun.
I will. Also on a Pizza Hut demo disc. Did I play this on a demo disc? Because I actually didn't have the game. I think I played the demo disc of this.
I had a demo disc of this. I played a lot of it.
Alright, after I catch these, I'll hand this over to you. I like this game so much, Danny. I'm sorry.
It's fun. We played a lot of fun games this week. So here's one weird thing about this series. Sony released this game. They fully localized it, gave it a first-party production and everything. And then afterwards, they completely lost faith in the series. They didn't want to localize Ape Escape 2. They had to hand it off to Ubisoft, and they did a localization. So when it came time to release the PS4 update of this game, like the emulated PS2 version, they used the European version, because that one was actually Sony-produced. And that's why Ape Escape 2 on PS4 runs at 50 frames per second.
That's wild!
I guess this game must have been sales poison or something, because they did not want to release Ape Escape 2. They wanted nothing to do with it. And Ape Escape 2 was pretty fun from what I played. Kind of a shame. I don't remember if Sony went back for 3. I think they did.
Well, I learned how to double jump.
Oh right, there's also PSP Ape Escape minigames. I've never actually played those. Yeah, for whatever reason, this series actually was a series in Japan, and Sony of America just didn't want that to happen.
They're like, no, these monkeys are too interesting.
Yeah, this looks too fun and colorful. Give us more, Ring of Red.
God, what was...
give us more, Eternal Ring.
Give us more, I don't know, Sad Brown game.
That was the PS2.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, the PSP remake did get released over here. Huh. And yeah, pumped and primed.
Oh, look at that cool monkey.
Catch him. I guess nowadays the one thing that sticks out to me about this game is the environments. They look really good for PS1. It doesn't look like they're reusing a bunch of obvious tile sets. These levels feel organic. I suppose that's due to these levels being smaller than the average 3D platforming world.
I'm getting there. I want to get that one monkey who's just like there.
Right, in Metal Gear Solid 3 had the Ape Escape minigame. A lot of David Hayter lines being a lot like, I gotcha!
Oh, got him.
Good job! Hand it over. My turn. Alex begrudgingly handing over the controller. This is a fun one. I like this game.
It's really good.
It's real creative, and it could end up feeling gimmicky because essentially it's like programmed around a new accessory, but it has a unique feel to it. I like what they did.
I just look up at the screen and I see Hog Squeezer, and I don't even want to know what's going on. Hope y'all are having a good time.
Who's squeezing their hogs to this game?
Danny!
It's the weekend. You can squeeze your hog as much as you want.
God! Fine, yes, you can ride your hog, squeeze your hog, I'll... whatever you want to
Ride your hog like Crash Bandicoot. See what I mean? Look at this environment. They got a little nest there. They got these rock walls.
We are never getting sponsors.
So many of these early 3D games have really basic-looking tile sets, and this game managed to make the most of what little it has. Don't worry about sponsorships.
No one would sponsor me anyway, it's fair.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll say the worst things. I'll say really horrible things, but at least I won't, like... There's some things at least I won't say. Come on, Disney. Just consider it. I'll call you a terrible company and mock you out constantly, but I won't embarrass you too badly.
Yeah. That's the Disney promise. Ow. One thing I also like about this series is the monkeys always have personalities. Like, some of them, they don't give you any fight whatsoever, while others run away and throw bananas. And then later on, like, they start to get really aggressive. Like, they'll actually start to scratch your face or shoot you with a gun. Personality is what really defines this game.
Yeah, our heated gaming moments are just me just screaming the word "vor," unfortunately. Which advertisers love, by the way, I assume.
Is vor Disney friendly? Or I guess the better question is Disney vor friendly?
Have you seen? Yes, fucking Pinocchio. Like, come on.
It's a slippy hill.
Yeah, you gotta get the non-slippy way. There's been a ton of vor in Disney movies, and now that Disney owns like half of the Don Bluth whatever because they own Fox now, they're like, it's triple vor friendly or whatever. I don't even know.
That dang pterodactyl grabbed me.
I guess you could say the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin is Vor, yes.
Technically.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're cursed again. Indiana... Does Indiana Jones have Vor? Is that what you're implying?
Oh, I scratched my face up.
I haven't seen Indiana Jones in years, but I certainly don't remember Indiana Jones getting eaten.
When I saw most recently...
Eaten?
The most recent time I saw an Indiana Jones was the fourth one, and I saw that in the theater. I haven't watched an Indiana Jones since then. Mainly because the originals don't hold up because there's no Shia LaBeouf.
Does...
Alex is perplexed over here.
Okay, a bad guy gets eaten by an alligator. Okay, I was in Indiana Jones. I was worried that...
This ape's riding a dang dinosaur!
I was worried that Indiana Jones bored somebody, and I was going to be very disappointed.
No, that's the fifth one that's in production. Indiana Jones 5. Indiana Jones bores a guy.
Fuck that! He bores you, shit the poop. Let's see.
He eats his son? Wow, what a twist.
Jesus. Chat says, stop saying words, Danny. What the fuck, Danny? What the fuck?
Alex is the one perpetuating this. I'm just trying to get the monkey off the dinosaur's back.
Oh, that dinosaur hates you.
Can I not hit the monkey? Do I need to trick the dinosaur or something?
Maybe.
Who here has played 10 minutes into Ape Escape and can help me with the dinosaur puzzle? Come on, dinosaur. Bop you right in the face. Oh, got him.
Nice. Get it.
All right.
Yes! There you go.
Yes!
It's a fun game. At least so far, there's no, like, straightforward generic levels. There's always, like, these little scenarios the monkeys are in. Like, they're either just sleeping, or they're riding dinosaurs.
Sorry for bringing up the cursed subject of Indiana Jones lore. It's... Apologies.
When did the crocodile eat a guy? Was that Temple of Doom?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember much of that movie.
I remember they bored the monkey brains.
Alex, there's such a thing as eating.
Not on Friday, baby!
Not all consumption is vor. Anyway, we're off to go to the thick jungle. On a related
Hey, Arnold
note.
Rimmer, you haven't missed... It hasn't been too cursed yet.
Check it out.
Here's a monkey.
I'm so pissed off. I bought this disc off of eBay.
Monkeys out. I'm putting the new gadget over to you right now. Try
I'll mail it back to the guy.
Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
Yeah, we already played Blaster Master. We're at our final game of the stream.
Oh, and I did bring up that collector story you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
That's in the archive. Remember when Lost Levels almost paid $2,000 for that game?
It's...
Good times. I'm glad we didn't. That money's better spent on, like, Sunman and Secret Ties. And all these new gadgets use the controller in an interesting way. Like here, you twist around the right stick, and it uses it as a monkey radar.
God, I love this game. I'm sorry.
It's really clever.
It really is. It's interesting. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be near the top of the list for me.
Yeah, it's... Not only is it an original concept, but it's an original concept executed well. This could have been gimmicky. Oh, shit.
Oh, no!
But I feel this one, especially, being a PS1 game, is a real standout in the series.
Mm-hmm.
A monkey in there. A monkey in there. Oh. I smell monkey. There it is.
Nice.
And it's just fun to walk around and twist the other stick around. It feels like you're actually monkeying with a device.
Man, I Okay, I've only seen 2 episodes of Steven Universe, so I can't say whether or not this sounds like the Steven Universe OST, but I feel
Man,
fake.
if Steven Universe has music like this, I gotta start watching.
You should.
Spike, you're now on your way to the mysterious time of the jungle ruins. You must navigate through thick jungles filled with beasts never seen before. Go on to explore the temple ruins, but be very careful. The temple is laden with treacherous pathways and dark dungeons. Oh yes, and you may have already noticed one thing. The apes have varying fields of vision, so in most cases you can sneak up on them by crawling around rather than running after them. You won't be noticed as quickly if you remain low to the ground.
Thick jungles and thick
discover many
beats.
great things on your journey, but try to stay focused. You must locate all of the apes. Every second that passes gives Spectre a chance to succeed.
Well, okay,
We're
let's go.
counting on you.
What if I want the monkey to succeed?
You want the monkey to mess up the past? It
He
doesn't
can't
even
do
have an
it.
end game. It's a monkey.
He can't do any worse than the humans have done, let's be honest.
Okay,
Remember
true.
me? It's me, Spectre, the future leader of the new age. That's right. Apes will soon rule the world, just as it should have been from the beginning.
Spectre, what's going on here? What are you planning to do?
Spectre, oh yes.
It's like us recording
You're
a
the monkey
podcast.
that performs at the amusement park.
What? He's that cute little monkey that everyone loves to come and see? But how?
Yes, that's right. I stumbled onto this incredible invention of yours, this peak point helmet, and it's given me remarkable knowledge and great powers. And now, I plan to rule the world. And I owe it to you, Professor.
Spectre, you must listen to me carefully. It's true that the peak point helmet will augment your intelligence to heightened levels when it's worn. However, it is still incomplete. It's never been tested and may be very dangerous to use.
But he likes being smart.
I insist that you bring the peak point helmet back to me immediately.
Bring it back? Are you kidding? I'm sorry, Professor, but it's too late. I've already made duplicate helmets for my new army of apes. There's no stopping us now. The future is mine!
I think his Canadianness
Don't
let
try and
slip there
trick
for a
me to give
second.
me this helmet back, Professor. I'm smarter than you. I even figured out how to use the time station. I've already sent my armies back in time to rewrite history. No longer will humans be the dominant species. I will rule this world. Don't bother trying to stop me.
Huh. Spike will find you. Just wait, you'll see. We're not gonna stand around and let you take over.
Spike? That little runt? He doesn't scare me. I've got a surprise for him.
Jake!
I've always wanted to go up against you.
My
Now here's
God.
my chance. I'm gonna have a great time destroying you and showing you who's the real hero.
What's happening? What's wrong with you? Do you realize what you're saying? Do you know who you're talking to? Snap out of it. Pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use. Somehow he's been brainwashed and he's being controlled by Spectre.
That's right, Professor. You're very
I
perceptive.
didn't know there was so much story in
I
this
was gonna
game.
say, it's got a lot going on.
He works for me now. I'm in control, and no one can stop me, especially not you. Well, I've got to go now, but I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Well, the evil monkey leader has enslaved Gary Oak and turned him against us.
Yeah. Gonna
Yeah,
happen.
he was a dick anyways. Anyway, to the thick jungle.
Gotta catch 6 monkeys, Danny.
I can do it.
I'm going for it.
I'm going for it! Now the fun thing about this game is that you get this inventory full of gadgets, and you can assign them to different face buttons.
Oh, cool.
So a lot of the game involves mixing and matching and experimenting with different, inventions as you get them. A lot of variation to the gameplay.
I didn't think that you should hit a giant prehistoric beehive, but I guess
Well,
you gotta. Well, glad you survived that, Danny.
Yeah.
Yes.
The beehives got prizes in them. Yeah,
You know-
that was the latest 4 that happened.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, do you think it's like that in real life, and that everybody's just saying don't hit beehives because they want to keep the treasure to themselves?
Yeah. I discovered the secret.
Chad, please do not hit beehives.
Hey, you never know what's gonna be inside.
I know what's gonna be inside a beehive.
Probably bees.
I was gonna say bees.
Can I do this yet? It doesn't look like it.
Get out of here.
And one thing that might bug you about this game is the complete lack of camera control, because, once again, the right stick, it's in use. Just do this.
Yeah.
And the only option that you have is to push L1, which recenters the camera. That's kind of a pain, but it's also not totally unworkable. In fact, you may prefer it if you're familiar with PSP Monster Hunter games. But this game never makes you do the claw. That was a cool monkey. He had sunglasses
I was
on.
gonna say that monkey kicked ass. I felt bad that you had to kick his ass or whatever.
Yeah. Just be able to go back and flip past in peace.
You know, I'm sorry, but I'm with the Gary Oak guy. Maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe you should just let the monkeys take over.
Someone mentioned in chat that maybe the most frustrating part of the monkeys messing up the past is you have to relearn history. Wouldn't that suck? to learn history and then the monkeys just fuck it all up, so you gotta learn it again?
You know what?
Oh, it looks like the president wasn't John F. Kennedy, it was John F. Monkey. Ooh. Yet another president I have to relearn.
Okay. Do you think? But that also posits that a lot of history would repeat itself, but just with monkeys. And that's terrifying. You'd think things might be different. Like, would we have...
Oh, they'd make the same mistakes as we did.
Oh, that's awful, Danny. That's very depressing. Oh, no. That's...
Life on Earth was doomed from the start.
I'm just... All these chimps doing global warming. Why? Why would you do that, monkeys?
There's a monkey over here.
Get that monkey. Well... Oh, God. A monkey version of fucking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Where they interact with monkey versions of famous historical figures.
Yes!
It's the exact same movie, only they call themselves Monkey Bill and Monkey Ted.
Yes! Actually, that's what Uzi calls them. Monkey Bill, Monkey Ted.
Monkeys have no originality, that's the problem with them. I ain't going back to school. You can't make me. School's over as far as I'm concerned.
Listen. Do you think that advertising would be the same if monkeys fucking ruled the world? Do you think Browns would still pretend to be depressed or whatever and give self-care tips? Or would they just be like, eat a banana or don't?
I think monkeys would eventually come to the same conclusion that what you need are depressed Twitter accounts based on brands. I don't think we are special as a species. Let's be real with ourselves.
Imagine being a monkey and running the Arby's account. You're a goddamn ape. What if you put some poor fucking silverback gorilla having to look at tweets about waifus and stuff? That's awful.
This monkey's in a UFO. Freaking! Get back here, monkey.
Yeah, Video Game King, I guess in the world of monkeys, shitposting would be extremely literal.
I'm just saying, monkeys are more honest about themselves. If humans were more honest about themselves, we would also be throwing shit everywhere constantly.
You know, I'm surprised we're not.
It's all because of the rules of polite society that say don't throw shit everywhere.
Bullshit. Fuck it.
Well, who told you not to? The Monkey Pope?
Okay, so
I
now,
say throw your shit wherever you want.
Okay, but now you're positing that there's a Monkey Pope.
There will
And,
be.
I mean, I don't disbelieve that there's going to be a Monkey Pope when the monkeys change history. I just... Learning about TV history was already bothersome enough. I don't want to imagine what TV is like when it is monkey-centered. Do they still have Lancelot Link? Do they still have all those monkey shows?
That's the only show they have that they're allowed to broadcast. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. This UFO is...
Are there monkey Protestants?
Just wait 50 years and you'll find out. Did I hit it?
I think it maybe like 3 hits or something.
It's smoking. Doing something right.
An all-ape version of the mask. Oh my god. Please do not give a gorilla the power of the mask.
I totally hit it.
You did, look.
Yeah! Eat it!
Monkey Luther nailed his 95 thesis to the door! Fuck! Welcome everyone who is seeing this as their first Mascot Friday. This is usually how it goes. We start normal and then we talk and then it always turns to Vor and I guess this time it's Monkey...
Welcome to Monkey Friday, starring,
Simeon Church is governed by a high primate, thank you, Abby. An all-ape version of 8 Crazy Nights.
Think of the possibilities.
No.
Every movie remade with monkeys. That's the future Spectre wants.
Oh my god. Sorry, this is very stereotypical, I understand, but I'm imagining Citizen Kane. And it's very good. I'm seeing the rosebud scene, but instead of a snowball, it's a banana. It's just... It's so good. I'm rolling it around in my mind's eye, and it's beautiful.
That's right, Rosebud is a snowball.
See,
I need one more monkey. Who will be the monkey for me to catch today? Is it you?
Is that monkey? Get that monkey. Would the monkeys be monkeys? Bam.
Oh, ironically, they would be called the humans.
Would 12 monkeys be called 12 humans? Chad already said that 12 monkeys would just be the same, but it's not.
Is this where I came from? It looks like
Check
it.
that monkey radar.
I want to be able to get to the other side of this wall. Ah, that's right. You get to spy on the monkeys.
I love that, by the way. I like how they have little descriptions.
Mm-hmm. I completely forgot about
Look
that.
at how sad that monkey looks.
We should have been
too.
reading these. They all have unique descriptions and emotions.
Yeah.
You can get into the monkey's head before you capture him. Sometimes it actually helps.
Alright, gorillas are renamed humans. Let's see, George Romero's Human Shines. Thank you.
You don't even want to know what the zoo looks like.
I'm sorry, I'm just... a child ape falls into the human habitat and fucking...
Stop it.
Okay.
You stopped that right there.
I did.
Okay. Now where's this other goddamn monkey? Go! It's like...
That's good.
You can probably go in here, right? Looks like it. Well, I'm glad we're all having fun, reflecting on what possibilities could be happening if monkeys were in charge.
Alright, you gotta check your radar.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, here we go.
Nice.
Rowboat mechanics. Oh my god, that fish is messed up! Stop sending bits! We have enough Big Berthas.
Oh, we gotta do that again sometime.
We should, yeah. I've almost got it set up with the SD2 SNES.
We're almost there.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, this fish has your number.
I don't want none of that. Okay, I see. So you rotate both in order to move forward, and you rotate one or the other to turn. That's unique.
That's actually a really interesting that dual shot. I have the analog sticks there.
Alright, we got monkeys to the right and to the left. He's a lazy little guy. His name's Dillweed!
I love Dillweed! Be nice to Dillweed!
Dillweed.
That guy seems really hard to get. To get that easy to get.
Yeah, I'm gonna go capture Dillweed. Why did they stop making these? Why isn't there an Ape Escape for PS4? The concept is just as fresh today as it was back then. Who's keeping this from happening? Is it the monkeys?
Probably. Let's see. Chat. Let's see. Yeah, I guess if David Cage was making these sort of games, he would call it Detroit Become Monkey. David Stein. It's doing nothing.
It's doing nothing. You open up, Dillweed.
Dillweed, let us in.
I'm gonna take you back to the shitty present, where monkeys aren't in charge. Open the door, Dillweed.
Dillweed, come on now.
Let me get back in my shitty boat.
Oh, but I love your shitty boat.
You'll get yours, Dillweed. God. I'm gonna beach myself.
Don't. There you go. Oh hey, there's a thing there. You may be able to hit it.
What thing?
There is what looks like a rotor, like, I don't know how to do it, but remember in Bubsy when you hit those wheels and it made the bridge go by in the first few levels? There's one of those to your... Yeah, see that little area over there?
Here?
No, next to it. That one, yeah. In there. Not in the leaf. There should be a rotor. See it?
Okay.
Hit that.
Yeah, there we go.
Got so fast.
I made it.
Nice. Good job, dude. Get that monkey. Get his ass.
Your ass is mine, Dillweed.
Dillweed is done for.
Whew. It's an adventure.
Oh, how have we not gotten all the monkeys?
There's one more.
Okay.
Aces can read your mind.
I don't like that.
Let's go get him.
Okay, so according to Electric Blue, the last Ape Escape related game is an RPG spin-off called Ape Quest, made in 2008. Well, one of the
2008.
Thank you. Well, one of the apes has a cameo in a PS4 version of Super Bomberman R.
Boy, that game's bad. I played Super Bomberman R because they were given away for free on Xbox, and I deleted it in the middle of an online multiplayer match because I didn't want to finish it because it was so boring. Terrible game. What the hell? It's just like, hey, did you wish Bomberman had a completely unlikable art style and everything was zoomed in so you couldn't see shit?
That monkey's fighting you.
Oh, this monkey doesn't want to be caught. Too bad.
Yes! You did it!
It does have Princess Tomato, and that's what's heartbreaking about it, because there's so many cameo characters. It should be good, but I did not like it.
That's a shame.
Tell you what I do like. Ape Escape.
Me too!
This is a fun-ass game.
You did great.
I did grit.
Did do great.
So you think we played enough of this?
I think so.
I know eventually you get some gadgets like There's this spinny thing where if you spin around the stick, you like go in the air like a helicopter. You get an RC car, which you control with one stick, where you control your character with the other. It's a real neat game, very creative. And I think it's going to do well on our list.
I think so too.
And speaking of which, we gotta get to that list.
We do.
This seems like okay background music for the list. Let's
Yeah,
stick
it
with
does.
Some subdued drum and bass, as only the PS1 could do it. It's time to judge. Folks, this is the part of the show where you can make your voices heard. Based on what you've seen so far, are these games that we've shown tonight better or worse than Gex 64? You can let us know with an RP Cool Gex or an RP Nerd Gex, depending on what you think about these games. So, let's start. First game we played tonight, Blaster Master Blasting Again. Is that better or worse than Gex 64? Oops.
Let's see. Cool Gex. I'm seeing the Cool Gex here. Equivalent Gex. A lot of Cool Gexes.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's RP Gex Cool.
Sorry, it's Gex Cool, not Cool Gex. We apologize for the error.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of cool Gexes. Gex is looking cool tonight. Yeah.
Oh my god, Gex is so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's final. Blaster Master is better than Gex 64. Yeah, it was fun. Even though you're in a game, even though you're in this large, unwieldy tank, you still have a lot of control over it. It's very fast, very twitchy. About the only complaint I have is that the environments are very dull, making it hard to play for extended periods of time. Otherwise, it does a good job of matching the original in terms of overall non-linear design and gameplay. It's good. Go play it. But how good is it?
Well, let's see. First of all, I did as out of suggestion from the audience, I did highlight Gex 64 here like I did with Bubsy, so you can all see where this beautiful, beautiful midpoint is.
Good idea.
But I guess this question is here: is it better than Jet Grind Radio? Is it better than Pepsi Man?
Oh, that's a good question. Pepsi Man and Blaster Master are two similar PS1 games. They got a neat look to them. One's about Pepsi. I guess they don't have much in common. I would say, if it was me, between Bomberman Hero and Medieval.
You know, I actually agree with that. I don't think it was as good as Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man is very vibrant, very colorful, very...
Oh, yeah.
Very self-aware in a way.
It makes you want a Pepsi.
Yeah, it does. It does the branding very well.
Meanwhile, I think Blaster Master is definitely better than Billy Hatcher.
Definitely.
And it's a little bit better than Bomberman Hero.
I agree.
Let's put it there.
Okay. Chat, y'all, yeah? Chat's agreeing. Okay. I don't know if everyone's agreeing, but I saw 2 agreements, so I'm taking that as consensus, baby.
This is good. We're going to fill out the top half of the list. For whatever reason, we have more better than Bubsy than worse than Bubsy games in the 2D list, and more worse than Gex than better than Gex in the 3D list.
See, that was published by Crave, right?
Yeah, Crave and developed by Sunsoft. Thank you, Crave, for releasing that game for $10.
Yes, thank you, Crave, for saving everyone a whole bunch of money.
Next up, we played... Oh, who's this guy? Crash Bandicoot? Is he better than Gex? Or is he worse than Gex?
Is he related to Crush 40, or am I getting that?
No, they're just his cover band.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot. Like the Tasmanian Devil, only amped up.
Nerd Gex, Cool Gex, Cool Gex, Cool Gex, better. Crunch Bumper Boots.
Some people not liking... Okay.
Well, okay, one person was joking about
Good.
it. Yeah,
We all love Crash. How can you hate a Crash? He's a little bit in your face, but it's really hard to hate that first game.
Mm-hmm.
The sequels, we'll get to those eventually, but in terms of the first game, I love it.
He's Crush 40's ass, exactly.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Okay, consensus seems to be above Gex, and that I agree with that. But
So here's my question. Is it better or worse than Sonic Adventure? The original Crash Bandicoot. I'm going to say something controversial. I think the original Crash is much more consistently entertaining than Sonic Adventure was. Sonic Adventure had a lot of rough edges, while Crash is pretty consistent throughout. It can be tough, but it just feels like it's more cohesive as a result.
Chat's saying better. They're okay. You're right.
Okay, we're on the same page here. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better than Jumping Flash?
I almost want to say no, but I want to see what chat says, because I don't know if it's better than Jumping Flash.
I'm thinking this may be another game we put between Jumping Flash 1 and 2. Because it could be better than the first, but it maybe didn't edge out the second one.
Okay, Video Game King says, not as good. We have to have limits. That's true. We must pull together as a society and have some moral line.
I'm curious to see this. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Which do y'all like better, the original Spyro or the original Crash? That's a pretty relevant question when it comes to PS1.
I like the original Spyro more, but that's because it isn't as impossible.
Yeah. Spyro was way more balanced to be an enjoyable experience from start to finish.
Yeah, chat likes Spyro way more.
Yeah, okay. I was just gauging popular opinion. I'm pretty sure that's how it would shake out.
Yeah, and I also believe that Jumping Flash does have a much more fair learning curve, too.
I think so, too. But if you really get to grips with Crash Bandicoot, I think it's a really fun game, because it's difficult, but it's satisfying, and not unfair, I don't think. It's just a little cruelly designed. It is possible to finish. I'm gonna say between Jumping Flash and Rocket Robot on Wheels.
I think between Sonic Adventure and Jumping Flash, but a lot of chat seems to think it's better than Jumping Flash, and you know, you can't say I'm not a man of the people who doesn't listen.
Let's do it. Let's break up the two Jumping Flashes even further.
All right, let's
put some distance between those android bunnies. Crash Bandicoot, the official 5th best 3D platformer of all time so far. What was that, like Sony Universal?
I think this one was just Sony, but I could be wrong. Let me see here. Let's check on chat. Okay, yeah, just Sony.
Okay. Good for you, Crash.
Thank you for supporting our decision, folks. Okay, and last but not least...
Ape Escape. The Escape from Apes.
Better... This is probably just a formality, but better or worse than Gex 64, folks?
I'm pretty sure I know the answer.
Yeah.
The question is, how does it stack up to tonight's other games?
I think it's better than tonight's other games, honestly.
That's a lot of cool Gexes. A lot of people posting multiple cool Gexes, which implies a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
I see it put at the top. I see a top 5. Yeah, this is a good game. Once again, as I mentioned while we were playing it, it could have been a gimmicky piece of shit being tied to an accessory, but instead it's really creative, and it puts a nice spin on 3D platforming. I love it, personally.
Chat wants us at the tippy top, and you know what?
I can't think of an argument otherwise. Well, how about we put this up against Spyro, our heavy hitter? Now, Ape Escape does not have voice acting from the guy who voiced the Taco Bell dog, but try to put that aside. In terms of pure platforming, which do you prefer?
I really prefer Ape Escape. It's got as much personality and fun as Spyro is. There is just something really buoyant and joyous about Ape Escape that I can't really put into words. It is just a blast.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, it's constantly surprising, but like in a good way. Like, it introduces a new mechanic, and instead of being frustrating, it's something you immediately latch onto and try to find the different ways to apply it to the game's world.
Okay, most folks are... I see a few below Spyro's, but it looks like most everybody is, like, above Spyro.
Oh my god, so this is it. We're taking it to the top. Folks, is Ape Escape better or worse than Mystical Ninja starring Goemon? Do we have a new champion? Ape Escape is a really strong game, but then again, so is Mystical Ninja.
Better, yes. Better, worse, better. Most folks think it's better. So...
Ape Escape used very small environments, but they were very dense. Meanwhile, Mystical Ninja, some of those levels felt a little large. I remember getting a little bit lost in those larger open world areas. Otherwise, it was very tightly designed. There was a lot of areas where it was straightforward, just genuinely good 3D action. I'm being distracted by the main character of this game who's doing handstands now for some reason.
Hold on, let me...
He's just been doing all kinds of acrobatics while I've been talking. Okay, now he's acting like nothing's happening. Whatever.
Alright, number one. I'm sorry.
It's number 1. I think I like Ape Escape better than Mystical Ninja.
We're doing it.
That's it. The apes have won. They got what they wanted.
Let me just...
Oh, you gotta do this business again.
Yeah, I gotta take out the formatting here. That's fine.
Congratulations, everyone. We have a new king, and that king is an ape. I hope it's a nice ape.
I hope he's nice too.
I hope it's not Dipshit or whatever his name was. What was his name?
I'm gonna assume it's not Dipshit.
That last monkey we caught.
Dillweed.
Dillweed, that's right.
It was Dillweed.
It was basically Dipshit. Ape Escape for the PlayStation 1, now officially the greatest 3D platformer of all time. Out of those we ranked.
Yeah. Sony and Sony Japan.
Yeah, rest in peace, Dillweed. Long live King Dillweed, aka Butt Munch.
I love Dillweed. I love Dillweed. Dillweed is my new mascot of all. Give me Dillweed. I love him.
Vote for Dillweed as Mascot of the Year in the Retro Pals elections. That's right, we're electing him.
Are we gonna have... I don't want to have an election. That's an effort.
Yep. We announced Beto O'Monkey has entered his... I'm not even going to finish that joke.
2020 with monkeys. Nobody tell me what it's about, but you roll that around in your head.
All the candidates get replaced with monkeys? Would anyone really notice?
Oh, that is some insightful political commentary, Dennis Miller.
And with that, it's safe to go to the weekend. Congratulations, everyone. We made it through another week. It is now safe to enjoy the weekend. Spend it with your favorite monkeys. Spend it with your favorite platformer pals. But no matter what, be sure to enjoy it. Yeah. Wow, we have a new best one of all time. I didn't see that happening. I went into this knowing that I liked Ape Escape, but playing it again really reminded me of just how well put together it was. The controls just felt right, you know? It's one of those games. It deserves the spot atop the list. And so there it is, after months of the list being led by an N64 game, finally toppled by a PS1 classic by the name of Ape Escape.
Thanks, Ape Escape.
A game that I need a clean disc for, apparently. But I'm happy for you, Ape Escape. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. And good for us for surviving another week. We're done here. We're Retro Pals. Thanks for watching. Patrons, we got a new poll up. Yes. And boy, this one is a doozy. If you're a patron or want to be one, go to patreon.com/retropals, pitch in $5 a month, and you'll get access to our weekly polls. This week's poll is the final entry in Versus Month, and...
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Good. So here it is. The C64 Mini versus the Urban Outfitters motion-controlled game console. I'm not pulling your leg. That's a real thing. We have both here. Mm-hmm. You can vote on either one. Whichever one wins, we're playing it next Wednesday. Let me warn you, the Urban Outfitters gaming console has over 200 games included, so that'll be a hell of a time.
We're not going to be able to play them all. We're going to have like a choosing system or something.
The C64 Mini, meanwhile, I say you should vote for because we've never played C64 games before, and I think it would be a nice introduction for me and Alex to the system. So really you can't go wrong either way. But in reality, most people have already voted for the Urban Outfitters game console, because what the hell?
Yeah, it's probably what's going to win. How did we have it? We purchased it.
Yeah, Amazon was clearing them out for $10. I got one, and the price tag on it said $79.99. Now, I've warned the patrons, we're probably not going to be able to play the camera-controlled games because I can't even get a Kinect to work in this room, much less Urban Outfitters technology, whatever that is. But they do have a bunch of remote-controlled games and what they call quote-unquote 8-bit games, so we'll have to see whatever that is. I'm sure we will. In the meantime, Alex, give us an outro. I'll look for someone to host.
All right. If you'd like to vote on what we play every Friday, every Mascot Friday, or if you'd like to see when we go live or when we have new videos on YouTube, follow us at twitter.com/retropalshq. We got good stuff there. And that's when we post when we go live and polls and all that good stuff. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/retropals. That's where we post highlights of our streams. We post original scripted stuff sometimes, and the occasional just like stuff we want to archive, but mostly highlights for now. And if you actually do follow us on Patreon, we do have a new thing coming out soon that you all will be able to experience before we put it on YouTube. So do check that out if you're interested.
Very soon, possibly as soon as next week. You shall see. All right, I'm seeing our options here.
Okay, what are our options?
Our options are Slow Beef is doing Tetris 99.
Ooh.
They're doing a Kirby's Dream Land tournament on Speed Gaming.
Ooh.
Chubo's playing Commodore 64 stuff.
Ooh. I'm just making noises.
He's playing a game called Davy, King of the Wild Frontier. Is that a Davy Crockett game?
Oh my god, I hope not. Or maybe I hope it is. I don't know.
What else do we have here? We have Sotinga playing Magic of Scheherazade. Oh my god, you never see that game.
Is Chibo using the Commodore 64 Mini?
Probably not. He's probably emulating.
We're thinking. Okay, who is it?
We're going with Sotinga.
Okay, Sotinga.
I have to take the opportunity to host someone who's playing Magic of Scheherazade, because that never happens.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, go enjoy one of Culture Brain's finest for the NES. It's a weird action RPG-ish sort of thing. And enjoy your weekend. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.